On Friday, 19 June, in the Indian state of Goa, on at Benaulim Beach, Pele, a traditional fisherman, found 5 ridley sea turtle in his fishing net. The turtles are an endangered species, and Pele brought them to the shore and released the same 5 turtles back to the sea. The catch and the release by Pele of the 5 turtles has got him wide publicity, with his video going viral, and it has been covered extensively in the Goan newspapers, and he has been felicitated by the local politician for his efforts in saving the endangered species. But from here begins another story. People like Pele have been part of the system and doing their little bit to save the turtles from extinction. But there are some others who have been doing it behind the scenes, like Pooja Mitra of Terra Conscious. She says in the last few days in the same area of Varka Benaulim, at least 5 turtle deaths or accident damaged turtles have come to the shore in Benaulim, Varka and Sernamati Kolwa. The Ocean Watch Network, established in 2017, has recorded over 267 plus marine wildlife deaths, and the network, in collaboration with Drishti Marine, Goa Forest Department, have conducted extensive training programs for the Drishti Marine lifeguards and the other support staff. In collaboration with Terra Conscious have been conducting various programs in association with International Union for Conservation of Nature. But just the training programs and awareness will not help. They are looking for a budget of around 35 lakhs to carry forward their conservation and protection of the dolphins and the sea turtles forward. And they are asking for a few things from the Goa government and, if possible, from the central government. Setting up a sea turtle treatment clinic, 2 response vehicles, one for North and South Goa, 2 on-call wildlife vets, an annual refresher training course for lifeguards, forest departments, fishermen, beach check staff, water sports operators, tour boat operators, panchayats, citizen volunteer networks are some of the things which they need, and they need help of people from Goa. Why is there a need for 2 response vehicles from North and South Goa? Those vehicles are needed because at present a common vehicle is used by the Forest Department, for all rescues, both land and marine. Thus, there are long delays before they can respond, especially if multiple strandings are reported in a day. In fact, this week an injured turtle reported from Benaulim took almost hours to be picked up despite repeated requests. Why there is a need for 2 on-call wildlife vets, one in south and other in the north? Many times the turtle flippers are treated and it is released. But in Goa, we do not have the facilities to conduct swim tests and no practice of giving the live feed to see if they can hunt and use their bodies effectively. So, a quick release with no follow up does not mean the animal has survived. The other thing is setting up of a sea turtle treatment clinic. The Play Group Studio, in association with Terra Conscious, have floated the idea of converting containers with into a turtle treatment clinic. The treatment clinic will have proper rescue tanks and staff quarters and will follow the coastal regulation zone regulations. It is movable and can be placed anywhere it is needed. The saving and protection of turtles and dolphins also requires some equipment in the form of gloves, masks, turtle stretchers, dolphin stretchers, medicine, medical equipment. Customized for marine wildlife and an annual budget to maintain the marine response networks that includes coordination cost, fuel, staff, salaries, etc. Awareness campaign also needs to be done in Goa's marine about Goa's marine life. All along the 38 beaches and to educate the tourists and local visitors alike. Emphasizes on setting up a marine lab that conducts long-term studies on the focal species and drivers of stranding incident to better inform on ground conservation action. Also on her wish list is a mobile app and an open source website where strandings can be reported and mapped. She says marine animals are complex with very different physiologies and specific food requirements depending on the species. One type of sea turtle may be herbivorous, another omnivorous. One dolphin species may live near shore. So we cannot pretend these incidents of turtles and dolphins reported from Sinkereen, Baga, Benaulin, Betim and Palolam as one-off incidents. But this is a widespread issue and we cannot keep ignoring the fact that we need government support since these are animals found on the endangered species list. In fact, handling them without reporting to the Forest Department is in itself is a punishable offence under the Wild Protection Act of India. So she requests all those who care about wildlife to talk about these issues in all their circles and help them to work together to ensure the state does acknowledge the number of marine wildlife stranding is seized every year and address the infrastructure and capacity building gaps.